Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord.
See how the shepherds summoned to his cradle, leaving their flocks drawn nigh with lowly feet. We too thither bend our joyful footsteps. Oh, come, let us adore him.
Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Yea, Lord, we greet thee, born this happy morning. Jesus, to thee be glory given. The word of the Father, now in flesh appearing. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Sing, choirs of angels, sing in exaltation. Sing, all ye citizens of heaven above. Glory to God, glory in the highest. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 47th Wodonga Carols by Candlelight, organised again by Wodonga Brass. My name is Monique Taylor. I'm your MC, your host for this evening, and I am the news director at 2AY, one of the sponsors of tonight's fantastic night. Now, the band opened the program with a Christmas finale, and this was followed by Jodie Caroline and Craig Quillen performing O Come All You Faithful. Both Jodie and Craig will be back later in tonight's program. Also, a big special thank you for our pre-Carols entertainment. From 6 o'clock, we were entertained by the Border Show Business Academy. We also had Sharon Hill School of Performing Arts, Wodonga Catholic College Singers, as well as the absolutely amazing Aubrey Wodonga Pipes and Drums. Now, we do have a little bit of housekeeping to get through tonight before the show gets well and truly on the road. Now, should any children, or parents for that matter, go missing tonight and get a little bit lost, we do have some security working the fence down here near front stage. So if anybody gets a little bit lost tonight, come on down and see our wonderful security guards. We also have some security that are wandering through the crowd tonight. So please reach out if you have any concerns Due to child safety reasons, we won't be able to make any lost child announcements, so please reach out to security if you need to. Now, the dunnies are up the back, so if you need to go to the toilet, that's up the back. Get yourself sorted there. Now, we also have first aid attendants. They're located at the side of the ground, so if anybody gets themselves into a little bit of strife, please reach out to them. Now, we are a no smoking, no vaping site tonight, so please, no smoking, no vaping. That is compliant with the Victorian smoke-free laws. Now, also tonight, we're here live in person, which is absolutely fantastic. We're also broadcasting live on 2AY on the radio, and also we're going out on the World Wide Web at wodongacarols.org. So hello to everybody at home that's watching us tonight. We're so happy to have you here. Now, we also have our outstanding Auslan interpreters. Next to myself, I have Adrian Preem, and backstage we also have Amber Richardson. They will be signing for us. The Auslan interpreters have been provided by Auslan Stage Left. So Adrian's come from near Wagga, and we've got Amber here tonight from Melbourne. So they provide signing and quality Auslan interpreted theatre and training to interpreters and deaf consultants in the area of our theatre interpreting. It's a non-for-profit volunteer organisation, and they're going to work tonight as a team to sign every aspect of the performance. And we ask those front of stage, do make room if there is anybody with a hearing impairment, if they are keen to make contact with our interpreters. Now, also our choir, we've got Wodonga Brass providing the music tonight. All of our performers are being assisted by the Wodonga Carols choir, and the awesome arrangements have been specifically written for carols by Lauren Schmutter and Fenella O'Sullivan, and they've been working tirelessly since about August, I'm hearing, so quite a lot of work has got into this one. Now, I'd like to welcome our acting mayor of Wodonga, Graham Simpfendorfer, and he's going to welcome everybody here to Carols as well.
Thanks, Mon. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wodonga Carols by Candlelight, the 47th meeting of the Wodonga Carols by Candlelight, and what a great crowd there is here. Good to see the hill packed as well. I would like to begin this evening with an acknowledgement to country. Wodonga Council acknowledges Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people as the first peoples of the country. We also encourage them as traditional owners and custodians across various lands. We pay our deepest respect to their ancestors, elders, children and young people. We acknowledge the strength and resilience of all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples and recognise their continuous connections to the lands, waters and communities across the country. So how great is it to be here in Willow Park? Thanks, Mon. The wind's playing up. Thank you. Awesome to be here in Willow Park to celebrate this with our friends and family. So thank you everyone for coming along. A little bit of history here. The Wodonga Brass Band initiated Wodonga's first public carols by candlelight in 1976. So I was just born to be around for that, so that's awesome. The band has organised Wodonga's Carols event ever since and has overseen the event development from an initial crowd of about 400 people in Woodland Grove to now the event here in Willow Park that at times gets around the 8,000 mark. So that's amazing, and hopefully we might go near that tonight. This brings our friends and families together each year for this community event. And if you could please join me in thanking everyone that goes behind the scenes and the efforts behind the scenes. We see everyone backstage and helping out in the security. So please put your hands together for everyone organising tonight's event. Oh, I don't want to mention the naughty word, but we know that COVID has been really hard on everyone. And with 2 years online, it's terrific to be back here in person at Willow Park. And to those streaming online, thank you for joining us. It's been a really tough time, as we know. Homeschooling, all the rest of it, we all know that was really tough times. In closing, I'd like to recognise the volunteer support that's here tonight. The SES with the car parking, there's security here, Victoria Police providing security, but everyone that's volunteering here tonight, if I've missed you, I'm sorry, but thank you so much for everything. And first and foremost to our 2021 Citizen of the Year, Lindsay Hanchett. Lindsay's here somewhere. As event coordinator, and the Wodonga Brass, the performers, everyone involved behind the scenes. So that's great to have them here. And this event is free, thanks to the following sponsorship, which I'll just quickly run through. Wodonga Council obviously is a major sponsor, along with JMP Developments, Wodonga Real Estate, Winslow Constructions, Stuart Tracy and Mylon Accountants, Bing Lee, the Shed Company, Hume Bank, the Border Mail, 1494 2AY, and many others. Before I wrap up, if you haven't already, please buy a candle that's around at different areas around the grounds tonight. Please buy a candle to support the Albury Wodonga Health Palliative Care Services, because every dollar goes to that cause. So if you can, please buy a candle, that'd be great. So on behalf of everyone involved, I welcome you to the 47th Wodonga Carols by Candlelight. I wish you all a very safe and happy Merry Christmas. Take care, be kind.
Thank you so much, Graham. Now, we also do have programs available tonight, so make sure that you do grab one. It's got all the song words as well. And that can also be downloaded if you've got your smartphone with you at the wodongacarols.org website. And as Graham did mention, the candles are for sale tonight. There is the candle tent up the back of the ground. We are hoping to raise $4,500. You can also make a virtual payment online as well too, also available via the wodongacarols.org if you would like to help out. That's going to be fundraising for some palliative care. We've got rolling mobile stands that'll allow those in palliative care and their loved ones to watch some movies, browse, stay connected whilst bedbound, and also those devices are going to provide telehealth access to enable improved symptom management. Now, it's time to get some carols back underway. Now, I would now like to welcome to the stage Jess Stewart, Kathy Daly, Emma Mansa, and Sonali Hediarachi. Now, Jess has been performing at Wodonga Carols for as long as she can remember, either with Wodonga Brass or singing in the choir. Emma has a long history of performing as a vocalist in both Albury and Wodonga Carols, musical theatre and productions across Gippsland, Melbourne and locally, the vocalist and musician in various bands. Sorry, guys. Now, we've also got Kathy's first performance tonight at Wodonga Carols since she moved to the area last year. And Sonali moved to Wodonga with her family in 2021 and is a Year 10 student at Catholic College Wodonga. Sonali's been singing and performing since she was a small child and very excited to perform tonight at her first ever Wodonga Carols by Candlelight. Now, these beautiful ladies, they're going to be singing I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day. Thanks, girls.
When the snowman brings the snow, well, he just might like to know. He put a great big smile on somebody's face. If you jump into your bed and you cover up your head, don't you look
Thank you so much to Jess, Kathy, Emma and Sonali. Now, next up, I'd like to introduce Carmen Amos. Now, Carmen has enjoyed being a part of many recent local musical theatre productions, including The Wizard of Oz, We Will Rock You and Priscilla. And she also sings with the Murray Concert Choir across the year. Now, please join me in listening to Carmen sing Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
Thank you so much, Carmen. Now, a big thank you to all of our sponsors tonight. City of Wodonga, JMP Developments, Wodonga Real Estate, Winslow Constructions, Stuart Tracy and Mylong, Bing Lee, The Shed Company, Hume Bank, Border Mail, 2AY, Professional Audio Services. Over 40 local organisations are directly involved with support for tonight's event. So a massive big thank you for them. Without them, we can't put a show on like we have tonight and making it free for all of our community. Now, I'd like to introduce our next performer. We have Nicole Taskus. Now, Nicole can't get enough of arts and music. She works for Wodonga Council at the Cube, booking events and performances, and she is loving getting involved with local community groups as well as getting settled into border life. Now, Nicole will be performing tonight, Once in Royal David City.
Once in Royal David City stood a lonely cattle shed, where a mother laid her baby in a manger for his bed. Mary was that mother mild, Jesus Christ her little child. He came down to earth from heaven, who is God and Lord of all, and his shelter was a stable, and his cradle was a stall. When the poor and mean and lowly lived on earth, our Saviour holy. Now at last our eyes shall see him through his own redeeming love. For that child so dear and gentle is our Lord in heaven above, and he leads his children on to the place where he is gone. Not in that poor lowly stable, with the oxen standing by, we shall see him, but in heaven, set at God's right hand on high, where like stars his children crowned, all in white, shall wait around.
Thank you, Nicole. Now, we have had a set of keys handed in. So if you have a Toyota and you may have lost your keys, there's a security guard down the front here with the big pole. So pop on down. So check your bags and goods and pockets. But yes, a Toyota car key set has been found and handed in. Now, next up, we have Cameron Walls. Cameron most recently performed in the Albury Wodonga Theatre Company's Let It Go concert of Disney music And that was just fabulous. I loved that as well. Earlier this year, he also played the role of Tin Man in the production of The Wizard of Oz. Cameron also performs as part of Good Gravy all over the border region, and Good Gravy is performing tonight. Cameron will now perform Joy to the World.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the earth, the Savior reigns. Let men their songs employ, while fields and floods, rough hills and plains repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy. He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love. Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much, Cameron. Now, I am also hearing that there is a man on his way tonight. He has a very big beard, a big red suit, and he loves to say, ho, ho, ho. So you need to get ready. Santa's coming tonight, so still a little bit away, but I want to hear lots and lots of singing, because that's what Santa wants to hear too. Lots of singing tonight. Now, next up tonight, I'd like to welcome to the stage Daniel Kilpatrick. Daniel has trained in vocals both through professional and self-taught training, as well as master classes in acting. His proudest achievement is his Georgie Award nomination for his performance in Shepherd Theatre Art Group's 2021 concert Encores. Tonight, Daniel will be performing O Little Town of Bethlehem.
Little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie. Above thy deep and dreamless sleep, the silent stars go by. Yet in thy dark street shineth the everlasting light. The hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight. Christ is born of Mary and gathered all above. While mortals sleep, the angels keep their watch of wandering love. Oh, morning stars together proclaim the holy birth, and praises sing to God the King, and peace to men on earth. How silently the wondrous gift is given, so the blessings of his heaven. No ear may hear his coming, but in the world of sin, where weak souls shall receive him still, the dear Christ enters in. Send to us, we pray. Cast out our sin and enter in. Be born in us today. We hear the Christmas angels, the great glad tidings tell. Come to us, abide with us, our Lord.
Thank you so much, Daniel. Now, do make sure that you grab yourself the candle from up at the candle stall. The sun is going down, and hopefully I'm going to be seeing lots and lots of candles lighting up this ground over the next little while. Santa is also keen, and thank you. I can see some candles up there. I've got a little girl up there with a white top. Up the back there, some stripes over there. Lots of, oh, here we go. Excellent. Loving to see all the candles, all the kids with your candles. So thank you so much. And just remember that anything that we'll be giving some donations to them, heading into the palliative care with Albury Wodonga Health. So thank you so much for that. Now, next up, I'm going to be welcoming to stage Bella Tomasi. So Bella is currently a student at Wodonga Catholic College, and she does love to sing. This is Bella's third Wodonga Carols, and she enjoys performing and the atmosphere of the audience and all of the families that it all brings. Lisa is the music coordinator and the VCE music teacher at Wodonga Senior Secondary College. Bella will be accompanied on the piano by Lisa, and they're going to be performing I'll Be Home for Christmas.
I am dreaming tonight of a place I love even more than I usually do. And although I know it's a long road back, I promise you I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. Christmas Eve will find me with love like gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. If only in my dreams.
Thank you so much to Bella, who was accompanied there by Lisa Bektash. Just an absolutely beautiful performance. Now, our next performer is Belinda Mead. Belinda only just recently moved here with her family from Sydney to the border, where she sang opera, musical theatre and jazz. And I was here at the sound check this afternoon, and this woman, she's got some lungs. She can belt. Now, Belinda recently performed with the Albury Wodonga Theatre Company in Let It Go, and has the Cabaret Club with Albury Wodonga Theatre Company in November. Now, Belinda will be performing tonight Mary's Boy Child. Please join me in welcoming her to the stage. Amazing. Thank you so much, Belinda. Now, I was talking to Wodonga Brass Band a little bit earlier today. How amazing is the band? Can everybody give Wodonga Brass Band a big round of applause? Now, I'm also hearing my friend the percussionist up the back. He knows all about Santa and he knows all about the bells that Santa rings. So, can we hear Santa? I think we need to give a bit of a shout out to Santa. We're like, oi, Santa, are you coming? Are you nearby? Oh, is there any bells? Have we got any bells to ring for Santa? Oh, I can hear something. I think Santa's on his way. But first up, we've got a new friend to meet. We've never met him before at Carols. Now, I would like to introduce Clancy Koala from the Hume Bank. Now, if you've never met Clancy before, he spends all of his days at the Hume Bank helping children across our region make great savings and some great choices. Now, I'm going to have a little chat with Clancy. Now, Clancy, there's lots and lots of kids here in the audience that I'm sure have been saving all of their money this year. Do you think these kids have been good? Oh, yes. Yes, he's thinking we've been good. Now, Clancy, do you think that these kids have been saving up their money this year to buy their mums and dads some Christmas presents? Yes! Yeah, all of your money will go to me and people like me, all the mums and dads that have been working hard. Now, one big question for you as well, Clancy. You have a friend on the way tonight. Apparently, you know Santa. Do you really know Santa? Oh, yes. Now, are you ready to have a dance with Santa when he comes on stage? Can you stay and have a dance? Excellent. Fantastic. Well, I can't wait. Santa is coming very, very soon. And somebody to tell us all about it is Chantel Hutchins, who you're going to be on stage with, Clancy. Now, Chantel's been involved in musical theatre in several local shows, and she's danced since the age of 3. Now, most recently, she performed in Jersey Boys, and she'll play the role of Velma in Chicago next year. Now, Chantel, accompanied by Clancy, as well as the Border Show Business Academy, is about to sing Santa Claus Is Coming to Town.
Checking it twice, gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa
Oh, thank you so much. And thank you to Savannah Clark who helped choreograph that. Now, Clancy, you better hang around with me. And I think we need to get the kids to start making a bit of noise because I just saw Santa's sleigh. So, can we hear it for Santa? Can we help? We need to do a bit of shouting. Ready? Santa, 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 Santa!
Merry Christmas, everybody! Hello, mums and dads! Hello, boys and girls! Hello, Clancy!
Oh, now, Santa, everybody is so excited to see you. Clancy is going to have a little dance with you right now. But
that would be
Santa,
fantastic.
my big question to you, do you have a favourite Christmas carol?
Oh, I do. My favourite Christmas carol is Jingle Bells.
Well, Wodonga Brass, would you be able to help us out? Jingle bells!
Do you want to sing Jingle Bells with Santa, everybody? Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail rings, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing in a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Everybody, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas! Wonderful job, everybody! Fantastic! It's so wonderful to see you all here celebrating the magic of Christmas.
Oh, Santa, now I've got another friend that wants to come on stage with you. Now, I'm going to be welcoming to the stage Caitlin Clark. Now, Kate's been
fantastic.
performing since childhood, singing and dancing and acting, and she is the co-founder and the dance director for Border Show Business Academy, where the team teach their passion of theatre to kids. Now, Santa, Caitlin, and the Border Show Business Academy dancers are going to be performing one of the great ones, kids. They're going to be doing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yes!
Hello, Santa!
Hello, Caitlin!
I am so excited to see you tonight.
What a
Are you all
wonderful
excited?
night.
As excited as me? That's fantastic. We might sing a little song.
Hello. Hello, Merry Christmas. Hello there. Do you know this song?
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner and Blitzen. What do you recall? The most famous
must be of much to do. Merry Christmas.
Oh, make sure there's lots of
Goodbye.
presents being
Lovely to
packed,
see you
Santa.
all. Have a lovely,
I
lovely
think there's
carol.
lots of kids right now that have been very, very good this year. And thanks so much to Santa. And also thank you to Caitlin Clark. Now, Santa's appearance is helped by Matthew Gill. It's Matthew's 5th appearance in Wodonga Carols by Candlelight, and Matthew's been involved in a number of musicals here on the border, but is especially excited about performing Christmas carols in this very unique way. Now, also, we've given a big shout out to Wodonga Brass and all the music. What about a big shout out to the choir? Oh, they're doing such a fantastic job. So thank you so much, ladies. It's absolutely brilliant. Now, next up, this one's going to be special. I loved them last year when they performed. Help me welcome to the stage Good Gravy. Now, we've got James, Joel, Cameron and Jeremy. They're Good Gravy, a modern-day barbershop quartet celebrating the beauty of a cappella singing. Now, they love sharing their unique sound and they can't wait to be part of this magical event. Good Gravy, they're here for 2 songs, everybody. They're going to be singing for us God Rest Ye, Merry Gentlemen, as well as Deck the Halls. Please welcome Good Gravy.
God rest ye, merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, tidings of great joy. From God our Heavenly Father, a blessed angel came and unto shepherds he shepherds brought tidings of the same. To us in Bethlehem was born the Son of God by name. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, tidings of joy, oh, tidings of comfort and joy, oh, joy, great joy, tidings of comfort and rest, ye gentlemen, joy.
Thank you. We are Good Gravy, and from our families to yours, we wish you a very Merry Christmas. We're going to sing one more song for you. This is Deck the Halls.
Fa la la, fa la la, fa la la la, fa la la, fa la la, fa la la la. Deck the hall. carols with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la, fa la la la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la, fa la la la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Throw the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la, la la la. See the blazing Yule before us, fa la 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 la, fa la la la. Strike the harp and join the chorus. Fa la 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 la, fa la la la. Follow me in merry measure, fa la 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 la. While I tell of Yuletide treasure, fa la 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 la, fa la la la, fa la la, fa la la, fa la la la. Fast away the old year passes, fa la 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 la, fa la la la. Hail the new year, lads and lasses, fa la 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 la, fa la la la. Sing we joyous all together, fa la 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 la. Heedless of the wind and weather, fa la la fa la la la, fa la la fa la la la, fa la la fa la la la. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Always amazing. James, Joel, Cameron and Jeremy from Good Gravy. Now, also, as we've been talking about, we've got lots of sponsors to thank tonight. But I also would like to thank our sponsor, Professional Audio Services. Without them, you couldn't hear us tonight. So they've done such a good job wiring us all up, getting our microphones going and pumping out these beautiful songs all night to the crowd. Also, we're going out on wodongacarols.org as well too, so you can catch us online, you can watch it all back. And also 1494 2AY, we're currently broadcasting live right now across Albury and Wodonga on the 2AY app, and we're also going to be rebroadcasting on Christmas Day. So just a fantastic way to keep such an amazing community event going and being supported here on the border. Now, our next performer is Paige Daly. Now, Paige was raised in Wodonga and grew up singing with the Wodonga Entertainment Group and the Murray Conservatorium. Paige previously sang in 2007, 2008 and the 2018 Wodonga Carols, and she's very excited to be back. Please welcome me in welcoming Paige to the stage, and she's going to be performing Away in a Manger.
Down his sweet head, the stars
Thank you so much to Paige. Now, we are getting a little bit dark. Lovely to see so many candles going. Please make sure that you've got those candles on because we can really start to see them now up here on the stage, and it does look absolutely amazing. For those who haven't already purchased one, we're hoping to raise $4,500 tonight for Albury Wodonga Health's palliative care to help provide some tablets, some iPads to them to help communicate and to be talking with their loved ones at such a special time. It is also tuning in and maybe watching a little bit of Netflix when they need a little bit of comfort. So make sure that you've got those candles going because this next performer is amazing. This afternoon, having a listen to this was really, really touching, and she's been out the back getting ready for this one. Now, Lauren Schmutter is a vocal teacher at Wodonga Middle Years and Wodonga Senior Secondary College. She also teaches singing with Border Show Business Academy, and Lauren's performed in various local bands, events and theatre productions. She is the vocal director for Livid Productions, and she has also worked as both musical director and director for local youth theatre group Bite Size Productions. And Lauren wrote many of the arrangements tonight that the choir has been singing. So please welcome Lauren. She'll be performing Oh Holy Night.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Saviour's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining till He appeared and His soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, a weary world rejoices, for yonder break a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh hear the angel voices, oh night divine, oh night when Christ was born, oh night divine, oh night divine. Truly He taught us to love one another. His law is love and His gospel is peace. Chains He shall break, for the slave is our brother, and in
Just wonderful. Thank you so much to Lauren. Now, our next performer, Jodie Caroline, has been singing for longer than she can actually remember. Jodie's completed a certificate of performance for classical voice, as well as a diploma in music with Central Queensland University. And while Jodie's been exploring other aspects of performance and stage craft recently, she still loves a good sing-along and hopes that you'll join her in some singing tonight. Jodie did open tonight with Craig Quillam singing "O Come All Ye Faithful," and she'll now perform for us the first Noel. Please welcome Jodie.
Everybody.
Thank you so much, Jodie. Now, as we have a couple of times, a big thank you to all of our sponsors: 1494 2AY, the Border Mail, Hume Bank, the Shed Company, Bing Lee, Stuart Tracy and Mylong, Winslow Constructions, Wodonga Real Estate, JMP Developments and the City of Wodonga, as well as the countless others, Professional Audio Services, and also all of those other local organisations that have done so much for us to allow this show to be on the road tonight. Without them, we just can't be here. Now, we also have a little message to come out tonight. We have, and I'll welcome now, the Wodonga Salvation Army's Major Alan Milkins to say a few words.
Hello, everyone. What a great sight. It's beautiful. Lift those candles up high, won't you? That is fantastic. You know what? This time last year, about this night, 1 or 2 days out of Christmas, I was shopping in Bunnings and I had a funny experience, and I'll tell you about it. I went in there to buy something. I can't remember what it was, but as I went down the aisles, I heard this beautiful music. Beautiful, beautiful carol music, and it wasn't the usual departmental sort of background music. This was full on, big production, big music, orchestra, choirs singing, all of it, singing beautiful Christmas carols. And I enjoyed it. It lifted my spirits up. So anyway, I got what I was going to buy, and I went to the cash register. And I said to the lady, I just love the music you've been putting on tonight. And I want to compliment you on it. It's great music. And she looked at me a bit funny, as if to say, what do you want about? And it only occurred to me about 10 minutes later when I went back out to the car that what I thought was coming over the PA in Bunnings wasn't coming over the PA at all. I wear hearing aids, and they're Bluetooth enabled. And for some unknown reason, my phone just decided to start up at that moment and start playing some carols. So the lady probably thought I was a nutter. Well, anyway, she couldn't hear what I was hearing. Now, in the Christmas story, we're told there were some shepherds out on the fields. They were just minding their own business, looking after their sheep, probably thinking, how do we stay warm? And how do we keep all these sheep alive in the dark? And you know what? As they're sitting around their fire, an angel appeared, and night turned to day. And this angel had a special message. A king has just been born, a very special baby, God's rescuer, and he's born in Bethlehem. Why don't you go and check it out? You'll find a baby lying in a manger. And if that wasn't a big enough shock, next minute the whole sky lights up. You've got the whole full-on light and sound show where angels are praising God and saying, peace, goodwill to men on earth. So these hardened shepherds go down to Bethlehem to have a look, and sure enough, they find the baby Jesus. I don't know how long they spent there, but eventually they had to go back to their flocks. And they were different people because they'd met the one sent by God. They had hope. You know what, folks? I think Christmas, the message of Christmas is really about hope. And you know what? I, like you, probably have had a really good experience of Christmas. Nothing really goes wrong. But there's lots of people in our society who are struggling at the moment. There are people who are struggling through relationship breakdown. Perhaps behind closed doors there's domestic violence going on. There are lonely people. There are people who just can't make ends meet. I think the message of Christmas is that we should look out for them and try and help them, because that's what God did for us. It's all about hope. I think of the lonely, I also think of the poor people in Ukraine at the moment. Imagine what sort of Christmas they're going to have. Let's do what we can do to support them. Christmas is about hope and new beginnings for anyone and everyone. It's about having hope when there is no other hope, because we can trust in God. It's about new starts. It's also about being able to look out for others. So my prayer for you today, and even though I want you to have a great Christmas, have a lovely dinner, have a good time with your family and friends, remember those other people. Remember them and try and look out for them and help them. And my prayer is that you'll not only have a happy Christmas and a Merry Christmas, but that you'll have a Christmas full of hope, because that's what God intends for each one of us. May God bless you.
Thank you so much. Now, our next performer has a couple of songs to come our way. Gabrielle Gray is delighted to be performing again at this year's Wodonga Carols by Candlelight. With a lifelong love of music, Gabrielle plays piano as well as the guitar, and she's participated in a number of bands and musical theatre during her time at the Uni of Melbourne and also at Ormond College. Now, tonight, Gabrielle will be performing two songs, When a Child is Born and Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Please welcome Gabrielle.
Hold the candles up. Hold the candles up high. And all of this comes to pass because the world is waiting. We're waiting on the birth of that one special child. Who he will be, no one knows. Though surely through his grace he will turn war to love, hate to peace, and everyone to everyone's neighbour. And misery and suffering will be words to be forgotten forever. It's all a dream, an illusion now. This must come true sometime soon, somehow. All across the land dawns a brand new morn. This comes to pass when a child is born.
Thank you so much to Gabrielle. Now, if you look around right now, you can see all of your wonderful candles. I was talking to the organisers and we're hearing that there's around 7,000 people here tonight. We've parked over 1,000 cars in the car park. So bear that in mind when you are leaving tonight, that it might take a little bit of time to get on out. But yeah, fantastic to be back here in person in Willow Park and to have all of those candles lighting it up tonight. It looks amazing, and congratulations for everyone to come out and enjoy the carols this evening. Now, our next performer, Nikki Strauss, is a vocal coach and the founder of Pink Flamingo Studios in Albury. She sings with local group Nothing But Treble, bands and ensembles, and is an avid supporter of community and school theatre productions, both on stage as well as a vocal director. Christmas time and carols are her favourite time of year, and this year even more so, being back here at Willow Park with the incredible Wodonga Brass Band. And she'll be singing an all-time favourite for her and the new carol for the band as well too. Nikki's going to be performing All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Merry Christmas! I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true.
much, Nikki. That was wonderful. Now, we're welcoming back to stage right now two wonderful women who've already performed for us tonight. We're going to have Lauren Schmutter and Caitlin Clark back on stage. They're going to be performing for us Silent Night and will also be accompanied by dancer Ebony Banks. Please welcome Lauren and Caitlin with Silent Night.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
A big thank you to Lauren and Caitlin, as well as Ebony, who danced there on stage. Now, our next performer is Heidi Nicholson. Heidi is a local performing arts and vocal coach, and she's a regular vocalist at New Life Chapel in Wodonga. Heidi loves all things Christmas and hopes tonight's carols bring much joy and peace to you all. Heidi is going to be performing Do You Hear What I Hear?
Good evening, Wodonga. Will you lift those candles for me tonight? That looks fantastic. Night wind to the little lamb. Do you see what I see? Way up in the sky, little lamb. Do you see what I see? A star dancing in the night with a tail as big as a kite. With a tail as big as a kite. Said the little lamb to the shepherd boy. Do you hear what I hear? Ringing through the sky, shepherd boy. Do you hear what I hear? A song high above the trees, with a voice as big as the sea. With a voice as big as the sea. Said the shepherd boy to the mighty king. Do you know? Come on, sing it out. Know what I know. In your palace warm, mighty king. Do you know what I know? A child shivers in the cold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Said the king to the people everywhere. Listen to what I say. Pray for peace, people everywhere. Listen to what I say. A child sleeping in the night. He will bring us goodness and light. He will bring us goodness Merry Christmas, Wodonga!
Thanks so much to Heidi. Now, please keep those candles going. Our next performer has been on stage also a little bit earlier tonight, Craig Quillam. He earlier opened carols with Jodie Caroline singing "O Come All Ye Faithful." He'll now return to stage and perform my dad's favourite Christmas carol, "The Holy City."
You guys look beautiful. Oh my gosh. Absolutely beautiful. Last night I lay a sleeping, there came a dream so fair. I stood in old Jerusalem beside the temple there. I heard the children singing, and ever as they sang, methought the voice of angels from heaven in answer rang. Methought the voice of angels from heaven in answer rang. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, lift up your gates and sing, Hosanna in the highest, Hosanna to your King. And then methought my dream was changed, the streets no longer rang. Gone were the glad hosannas, the little children sang. The sun grew dark with mystery, the moon grew cold with chill, as the shadow of the cross arose upon that lonely hill. As the shadow of the cross arose upon that lonely hill. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, hark how the angels sing, Hosanna in the highest, Hosanna to your King. And once again the scene has changed, new worth there seemed to be. I stood inside the city and beside the timeless sea. The light of God was on his streets, and the gates were open wide, and all who would might enter, and no one was denied. No need for moon or stars by night, or light to shine by day. I stole the new Jerusalem that would not pass away. I saw the new Jerusalem that would not pass away. Away, oh Jerusalem, Jerusalem, sing for the night is over. Hosanna in the highest, Hosanna evermore. Hosanna in the highest, Hosanna forevermore.
Thank you so much to Craig. Now, over this next little bit, I'd like to invite all of tonight's performers to join us up here for our final number. While they are forming up, we do have to thank all of our sponsors and give you a bit of a farewell. So this year, Wodonga Brass has been assisted with promotional and operational expenses through the generous sponsorship, and we're going to be thanking those sponsors: City of Wodonga, JMP Developments, Wodonga Real Estate, Winslow Constructions, Stuart Tracy and Mylong, Bingley, The Shed Company, Hume Bank, Border Mail, 1494 2AY, Professional Audio Services. Now, Wodonga Carols by Candlelight is organised by Wodonga Brass and is staged entirely by volunteers. Now, firstly, we have to thank all of our performers. Can you give all of these amazing performers a massive round of applause? Now, all of these wonderful men and women and boys and girls have donated their time and rehearsed throughout November and December in order to perform tonight. Tonight's performance was coordinated by Lindsay Hanchett and Jacob Mildred. It was assisted by Caitlin Clark, Lee Casey and Liz Brains. The music was directed by the wonderful Fenella O'Sullivan. Thank you so much, Fenella. Now, our choir was directed by Lauren Schmutter. A fantastic job there, Lauren. The stage was managed by my good mate, Steve. Thank you so much to Stephen McKinley. And thank you so much on behalf of myself. I again got the privilege to be your MC tonight, Monique Taylor from 2AY. Now, over 40 local organisations provided support for tonight's performance, and they're listed in your programs that you've all got, and their names have appeared on the screen throughout the night. So thank you all for bringing your family and friends tonight to share in the 47th Wodonga Carols by Candlelight. And also thank you tonight to everybody that's watching us virtually online at wodongacarols.org. Now, we all look forward to seeing you at the 48th Wodonga Carols by Candlelight. It's already booked in, it's locked in. Put the date in your calendar. It's going to be Sunday, the 17th of December, 2023. And the way that life goes at the minute, I'm sure it's not too far away. Now, please join me. We're going to have a great all-cast sing-along right now, and we're going to be having a Christmas medley as our finale here tonight. Wodonga. We all would like to say thank you so much for joining us here tonight at Willow Park. We're all wishing you a safe and happy festive season. And here's to an absolutely outstanding 2023. Merry Christmas, everyone, and good night.